Just waking up from a nice dream. Bitcoin pumping on a live stream. Smile shine brighter than a high beam. Ever seen live trading on a widescreen? Bitcoin showing you the steps to own it. We got the alpha, I bet you want it. I'm having fun, send a lecture on it. Randy, put a little extra on it.
It's mutable and decentralized. No censorship or hard cap supply. It's open source and we classify the blockchain secure, and that's exactly why. It's hard money with a new plan. It bounced a lot like this new jam. If Bitcoin dipped, then we ain't gon' trip. I'ma be bullish on you, fam.
I'm a Bitcoin bestie. You gotta love it. 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 I'm a Bitcoin bestie. You gotta love it.
At Vacation Genie, we believed. Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the Daily Zest. I'm your host, Randi Hipper, here today on a lovely freaking Thursday. Wow, it is Thursday. I can't believe it. Guys, oh my gosh. I realized that Rumble isn't live right now because Rumble disconnected everything. But hopefully I can fix it throughout the stream. But yeah, I think Rumble put something out, said they're disconnecting, but that's okay. Welcome back to the Daily Zest. We're getting after it today. I am very bullish and I am very excited to get after it with you guys. Welcome to the show. We have a lot that's going on today. We have India. We also have some other countries as well. We have Brazil that's working on a lot. Donnie T's World's Liberty Financial, they might be getting into some stuff. You want to hear about it. JP Morgan's Kinexus blockchain. They are launching their own stablecoin from JPM. Oh, wow. Oh, Jamie Dimon, Bitcoin is the worst. Oh, is it really? Because now you're using blockchain. We also have Wyoming launching the first state-issued stablecoin. Oh, wow. That is bullish. That is huge. And where is it being put? We'll reveal. Also, we have coins to watch, including XRP, because we made a video about XRP yesterday, and XRP is like, oh, everyone's so bullish, homie, let's reverse and flip the script. So we have some news on that. We also have Solana news as well. So if you guys are ready for the Zest, the news, the education, smash the like, subscribe to the channel, share this out with friends so more people know what's going on here. We have a goal of 150 likes, 150 lovely live viewers, and a subscriber goal of 25,000 subscribers. I will not shut up until we get 25,000 subs. And we are so close. We are 237 away. I want it, please. My birthday is coming up in about a month. So I'm very excited. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Zest. Say good morning to me as I say good morning to you, and check out our two amazing sponsors of the show, including Cake Wallet and Market Cipher. Use code ZESTY for 15% off my Market Cipher. We love it so much. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Guys, next week we might have someone spicy on my show. I got to lock in a date with them. But I'm hoping to get some really good guests in 2026. If there are any guest requests, then please put them in the Discord, please. Also, this stream will raid into Crypto Princess after. Let's say good morning to everyone. We got Silver Days, Flat Earth, Mike Volmer, Jesse, Legendary. Nice to see you. Bradford, nice to see you. Welcome. Mark Smithson is here. Mama Shadow, Some Backup, Loco for Crypto, David Bulls, Alex Kaimana, Rob C is here. As always, thank you to Black Hat. We have Aquarian. Oh boy, it's Noodle. Who else we got? Ian, good morning. Jesse's showing all the love. Mike Mazzone and Yukio, we're always together on X. One House, good morning. Vivi Zombie. We have John White. There's Doge Bull. I was wondering where you were. Sandman Fitz is here. That store around the corner. Wow, I kind of really like that username, that store around the corner. Like, yeah, we all got one of those. Modern, good morning, nice to see you. Auto Rocks, nice to see you. I think he said hi to Lasers, Pieces on every platform. Rudy Poo, nice to see you. Uncle Billy is here. Oh, shoot. Hello, Uncle Billy. Welcome. Nice to see you. Andy S., nice to see you. All right, guys. McCall is here. Nick, nice to see you. Welcome. ENF said, not looking good for Zcash. We could go over that later if you remind me. Wow. Okay, guys, we are getting after it. Hi, good morning. It's nice to see everyone. I heard some other folks are going to FOMO in to the Bitcoin phone. And you should. Honestly, I'm not like sponsored by Apple, but this is the best phone I've ever had. And I was about to go Samsung. I'm not going to lie. I wanted the Flip. I wanted the Fold. I wanted all the other things. But it was put in my hands to get this lovely thing, courtesy of community. And dude, this, if you guys want a camera, if you guys are looking for a good camera on a phone, this camera has produced fire content for us on the channel. So Tube and Jar, nice to see you. Let's get into the show and not promote iPhone 17 Pro Max. We're gonna get into the market recap. So let's do it. We are experiencing a little bit of red today. It's okay though. Shutting love on all of you. There you go. You heard it. You heard it. There you go. Lit seems to be the only thing that's lit up. Get it? Get it. Lit. It's lit. You know what? Like, why do I even say things? Why do I even say jokes when they just don't go over well? Well, it seems as though maybe our little thought, our little price action train of thought might actually come to fruition and hit the tracks, you know? Oh my gosh, I'm just making all these jokes today. Oh, I guess that one wasn't funny. I guess that one wasn't funny either. We were thinking there might be some sort of like cup and handle type action happening on Bitcoin. Seems as though it might actually be the vibe because I didn't like draw it out that well, obviously. It was a little bit of a doodle situation. But I was thinking, you know what? What if this is like a little cup and handle type thing? We go back up, we hit that 94K, we reject it and pop off. If we have this handle, let's say it even goes back down to like 84K, that would still be pretty lit in my opinion. We want to come down a little bit on Bitcoin and then soar right through 100K, go right to that 200-day SMA at 106,488 bucks. Right now we're sitting at 90,000 on the dot. Actually, we just went below it as I said it, LOL. We are at $89,949 at the moment. We're down about 1.5%. Red dot has been printed and confirmed on Market Cipher, which we knew this was probably going to come through. We need a little bit of a retrace, especially with that RSI, which we see right here. I'll go into that in just a moment. VWAP has rejected, confidently bearish, which again, when you're confidently bearish, what does that mean? Not good, especially with that VWAP. VWAP is like that crazy heavy hitter indicator. It's like that weight when you like go in the gym and you think you're like, you know what, I'm gonna set a PR today. And instead of grabbing the 10-pound dumbbell, you go for the 20 and then you almost fall on the floor because it's too heavy. That's what happens with Bitcoin price and VWAP. When VWAP goes below that zero line, it's like that weight that we couldn't hold and we're like, oh shoot, and it plops on the floor and almost hits our toes. And we don't like that. We don't want to break our toes. Anyway, enough about our toes. We're looking at the RSI that, again, a major pump. When you have a major pump with the RSI, she comes right back down like a little anchor. And so you want to make sure you hold that 50 line. You want to remain neutral, bounce off the neutral, go bullish. However, if that VWAP keeps going down, if Bitcoin wants to create that handle, we might slide into the negatives. We might slide into the bearish. It's true. It's going to be okay, though. We're going to live. We're going to survive. Hello, Juco Joe. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Dad joke strong. Why does it have to be a dad joke though? Like, why can't it be like a why can't it be like a corny woman joke? Why can't it be like a mama joke? But there are like yo mama jokes, so I guess like it has to be different. I guess it's just gonna be a dad joke. I guess I have an inner father somewhere. I'm not normal. I'm not. Do you guys think I'm normal? If you think I'm not normal, if you think like I'm a little bit weird, put a noodle emoji or put like a little delulu in honor of Oval. Do you think I'm a little bit weird? Do you think I'm a little bit weird? It's okay. You can tell me if I'm weird. Guys, please smash the like, subscribe, and share. Let's get people in this stream. Oh boy. Guys, we have breaking news headlines. We're going to start off in India, then we're going to go over to Brazil and have a really good time with it. So if you guys are ready for the Zest News, the education, let's get it. Woohoo! Oh, India. They don't like Bitcoin, really. They don't like crypto because it's ultimately something they can't control, just like every other government. They're a little bit salty on the situation. And it also comes down to the fact that India really loves central bank digital currencies. They have issued it. They have gone to the wolves and back with it, especially where they claim that one day, oh my gosh, the highest volume of CBDC ever. Why was there so much volume? Because the banks literally forced the people that worked for them to accept their CBDC as payment. So it was artificial. It was an artificial pimp. It wasn't real. And the Indian tax authorities, they're not happy right now because they think crypto is a way to undermine tax enforcement, which at the end of the day, oh boy, you know what? You don't want to hear my thoughts on it. I feel like I'm extra spicy this week. I don't know how you guys feel about my attitude. I feel a little bit more spicy this week. I think it's 2026, just fueling my fire. Financial authorities in India have now reiterated concerns over crypto transactions, warning they may complicate tax enforcement. India's income tax department, the ITD, under the Central Board of Direct Taxes, the CBDT, flagged major risks linked to crypto activity during a parliamentary standing committee on finance, according to the Times of India. The warning came during a Wednesday parliamentary committee meeting involving multiple agencies, including the FIU, the Financial Intelligence Unit, the Department of Revenue, and the CBDT, which discussed the report, a study on virtual digital assets, VDAs, and a way forward. They highlighted challenges posed by offshore exchanges, private wallets, and DEX or DeFi tools, making them detecting taxable income more difficult. Which, again, I think that's a little bit ludicrous. You know what I mean? Like, I understand where they're like, oh, you have a private wallet, we can't control what you're doing. That's low-key the point. Because we deserve to have money that belongs to us. And I don't know when it became a crime to hold your own money in your own wallet. If I got 20 buckaroos in my physical wallet, and then I go and buy a donut at Dunkin' and a coffee, are you gonna be mad at me because I bought a donut and a coffee without swiping my card and the government knowing what I bought just now? Is that such a bad thing? No, it's not, because I'm just trying to be fat on my own time. And so if someone wants to go do similar things on their own time, they deserve the right to do that. You know, privacy doesn't mean you're a criminal. It just means you have rights as a human being. Now, what I really don't understand when it comes to what they're saying about offshore exchanges is that if you have like offshore exchanges, but they are regulated in the country of India, doesn't that mean they have to enforce KYC, know your customer? So if I go on an exchange and I put my ID and it says, oh, Randy went and bought 5 Bitcoin and then sold 5 Bitcoin a year later, don't you know who that was? You know, like I really just don't get what they're saying. But essentially, I actually do get what they're saying. And it's just that they don't want freedom. They don't want anyone to know what their human rights are, especially because they flagged, as this was a bad thing, that anonymous, borderless, and near instant value transfers could allow one to move funds without regulated financial intermediaries. As if that's not the point of cryptocurrency for peer-to-peer you know what, India? Let me let's pause. Let's go and educate India. What is this lovely document? Oh my gosh, it's the Bitcoin white paper. What is it? What is Bitcoin? What's the first line of this white paper? Bitcoin, a purely peer-to-peer version of electronic cash that would allow online payments to be sent directly from one party to another without going through a financial institution. Oh. Oh, I think that's the point. And with their taxes, because they're very concerned about that, India levies a 30% tax on all profits from crypto asset activity, along with a 1% tax deducted at source applied to all transfers, whether profitable or not. So I'm taking a loss, and you're going to tax me on my loss, so that way I'm even more depressed. That's insane. That's insane. India's really on one. They're really on one over there in India. Because Randy is always buying 5 Bitcoin. I wish I had 5 Bitcoin. Actually, my goal is to one day magically somehow, not magically, but by the will, I really do want to own 10 Bitcoin. I really want to own 10 Bitcoin. But yeah, we are all a little weird. We're all a little odd. And you know what? That's okay to be weird. I'm telling you right now, it's very okay to be weird. If you're weird, it's okay. I was actually having a nice conversation with somebody the other day, and I kind of like actually like this person. And they were saying to me, like I wouldn't like this person, but they were saying to me, they were like, you know, I'm really weird. And I was like, yeah, that's okay. And they were like, you're really weird too. And you kind of like know you're weird, but you like that you're weird. And I was like, you know what? Yeah, that's true. I was like, yeah, that's true. It's okay to be weird. It's okay to be weird. And you'll find other people that are weird too. Yeah. I just thought I would share that with you. The encounter I had the other day. Someone was like, you're really weird, and so am I. I was like, that's really nice. It's okay. See, there's other Delulu folk out there. And speaking of Delulu folk, there's so many of us in this chat. Well, maybe you guys aren't like really off your rocker like me. But it's okay. Like we're all in the same realm here. And Brazil, central bank officials, oh boy, what are they trying to do? A stable coin, just like everyone else in the world right now. Give us the stable coin. Oh boy, I can't hear more things about stable coins, even though that is our highlight, and I'll probably be helping with some stuff related to stablecoin movements. But look at this, guys. Tony Volpon, a former director at the Central Bank of Brazil, unveiled BRD, a yield-sharing stablecoin tied to the Brazilian currency and backed by the government debt. That is a plot twist. That is a plot twist. They're coming out here and they're like, you know what? Everyone's hopping on the stable coins. Let's give people yield because then they'll use it. Now, speaking on CNN Brazil, Volpon said the token would be backed by national treasury bonds, linking its value to sovereign debt and aiming to give holders exposure to local interest rates. The central bank's benchmark interest rate is 15%, compared with the Federal Reserve's target of 3.5 to 3.75%. 15%? Bruh. They said the goal is to make Brazil's high-yield environment more accessible to foreign investors. See, that's why they're doing it. Cha-ching, cha-ching. While Brazil's interest rates have long drawn international attention, access to these returns is often limited by regulation, currency friction, and domestic infrastructure. Saying during the program, Volpon said, the ability to I cannot speak English today. Remunerate stablecoin holders with the interest rates offered by Brazil would obviously be a major draw, especially for institutional investors. Again, they want to get money in here, and that's the way. That is the way, is to create a stablecoin. Oh, wow. So someone just violated me on TikTok. Sorry, I just caught that. They're smart. They need a stablecoin that's yield bearing because obviously then people are going to want to invest. All these rich people are going to be like, oh my gosh, I can earn interest. I could probably get involved with the Brazilian government. Don't think that like probably Binance or Coinbase or any of these platforms, they will get their hands on this. They'll start listing it. They'll start moving it if it's something that they think is going to attract a lot of liquidity to their exchange. So especially if it's yield bearing, it might be good. Might be good. I can't believe Uncle Billy's in the chat. He said, I'll own more than 10 Bitcoin. You know what? Thank you for your optimism. I really appreciate it. Explanish, nice to see you. Hola to you. Now we're going to dive back into the US for a little bit. We have a lot of stablecoin news. Like, wow, I don't even know where to go. I got to throw this one thing in here somewhere. I'll just do it now. Donnie T's World Liberty Financial Connected firm applies for a federal bank charter. This is major news. Applying for a federal bank charter is not a small thing. not a small thing. It's actually very hard to get approved. And even in the last administration, it was basically a no-go for anything related to crypto for a federal bank charter. That was like the whole thing with a lot of digital banks that could not even become a business and do what they need to do and open the doors to crypto because of Operation Choke Point 2.0. So this is a major, major move right here. And it has to be noted. It has to be noted. World Liberty Financial said Wednesday that World Liberty Trust Company applied for a national charter with the U.S. Office of the Comptroller of the Currency, the OCC, to launch World Liberty Trust Company. Now, if approved by the OCC, they would directly issue World Liberty linked USD1 stablecoin. Like, what? And they would also offer its own custody and stablecoin conversion services, enabling holders of other stables to move into USD1. This is the plan. This is what's happening right now. This is the 2-3 years of stable coins. This is what it's all about right now. Every bank, every central bank, every country, everybody wants a stable coin right now. PayPal's got a stable coin. I think Klarna, that buy now, pay later, they're coming out with their own stable coin. We don't need, honest to all of you, we don't need these stable coins. Like, we don't need all of them. But this is the part of discovery. What blockchain is it going to live on? What's the best way to have a stable coin? Should it be states have their own stable coins? Should it be projects like World Liberty Financial, which I don't know about some of their executives. However, they have their own stable coin and they're getting a national bank trust charter. Like, this is insane. This is actually insane. And if they do get this approval, I think it's going to pose a major threat to a lot of other stablecoin issuers.
You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
Bonita señorita como le va? It's my B-day. Just wanted to say hello.
Oh my gosh, buenos dias, feliz cumpleaños. Oh my gosh, happy birthday. Everyone put happy birthday in the chat. Let's put some rocket emojis. Let's say happy birthday to our bestie over here. Thank you so much for sending me a gift on your birthday. I appreciate that. Feliz cumpleaños, my friend. I think that's happy birthday. If I got that wrong, that's my fault. I don't really do Spanish. I should know Spanish. I took it for 6 years. Wow. So this is who they plan to serve, the trust company: institutions, crypto exchanges, market makers, and investment firms. So this is going to be probably listed on every exchange. It's going to be huge. It's going to be huge. I think that's absolutely insane. Now, who already has a trust charter? Now we have Circle, Ripple for RLUSD, Fidelity, BitGo, and Paxos. And Paxos was like the OG, one of the OG stablecoin issuers for the US. They issued Binance USD. They also issued Paxos USD, Paxos Gold, I believe they have as well. And then what am I missing? Did I say PayPal? I believe PayPal as well. They issue PayPal USD. Now, jumping back into stable coins, because, well, this whole thing has been stable coins. Donnie T has his stable coin with World Liberty Financial, USD1. They're probably going to try to dominate the market with that one. Now, JP Morgan is going to issue their JPM stable coin on Canton Network. Now, Canton, if you guys have not heard of Canton, let me see if I can pull up a coin market cap on this. Canton, so I could pull up some stats for you. Now, Canton Network it's the banking network. Like, let's be quite honest, all the banks are using it. Now, they have a market cap of 5.15 billion, 13 cents, about 14 cents a coin there. And then, hold on, where can I find like the about? Yeah, there we go. Now, it's a smart contract blockchain that controls solving for public network adoption for RWAs and TradFi institutions. So they're using a 2-tier consensus mechanism for unlimited horizontal scalability of the network. And so they want to have utility, a global synchronizer or super validator nodes. Like I said, this is going to be a network that they want to connect all the banks, which also makes you think about XRP at the end of the day, because everyone's like, oh, XRP is going to be for the banks, but the banks have their own blockchains. So I really don't know where exactly this would fit in for XRP, but Canton Network, Kinexys, it's all interconnected. Kinexys is the blockchain from JP Morgan. Now, JPM coin has been around for over 5-6 years now, and everyone turned a blind eye. Meanwhile, you had the Operation Choke Point 2.0, where they said to Paxos, you can't issue Binance USD. It's a security, because Gary Gensler called us all
hucksters, fraudsters, scam artists, Ponzi schemes.
Gary, every time you speak, Gary, it just gives me nausea. Now, also, like, Gary Gensler had Paxos stop issuing Binance USD because it was a security. But then they never looked at JPM coin and said, like, why is JP Morgan allowed to have their own deposit token? No, but nobody said a word. It was like they were blind. Like, hey, where is it? And didn't hear that. So here's what JP Morgan is up to now after sneaking around for multiple years. They have their blockchain business unit, which is called Kinexus, and Digital Asset announced plans to bring the bank-issued USD deposit token JPM coin natively to Canton, a privacy-enabled public blockchain for synchronized financial markets. Now, this move signals a growing institutional shift toward real-time, interoperable digital money that can cycle alongside tokenized assets and smart contracts. Major market infrastructure provider Depository Trust and Clearing Corporation, the DTCC, recently selected the Canton Network for tokenization of TradFi instruments, illustrating real institutional support for blockchain-based settlement. Now, again, this is not new. Blockchain-based settlement, Barclays, JPM, BlackRock, all these people doing all these tokenization transfers. Oh, let's transfer this here. Let's transfer this there. We're going to do da-da-da-da-da. Like all the money market funds, they're already on multiple blockchains. None of this is new. And so it just like honestly like irks my soul when people are like, oh, this is just happening right now. As if JP Morgan didn't have their own coin for 5-6 years. Then none of this is new. It's just they're liking to tell you about it now because we have the Genius Act. That is all that this is. You would not have these headlines if we did not have the Genius Act. Would all of this be happening anyways? Yes. Yes, it would. Yes, it darn would. And so they said the integration is going to unfold in phases in 2026. The initial focus is establishing the technical and business frameworks to support JPM coin issuance, transfer, and near instant redemption directly on Canton. This will also explore connecting additional Kinexus digital payments products, such as JP Morgan's blockchain deposit accounts, to the ecosystem. This is the plan. This is the plan. They want to build their own blockchain, their own deposit token, so it's even easier for them to cut you off. So if they don't like you, if they don't like what you're doing, they will cut you. And that's not fair. That's really not fair. And so deposit tokens are like a wolf in sheep's clothing. You think it's like, oh yeah, we finally have instant transfers. Well, bro, we should have had instant transfers like 5,000 years ago. Why? Tell me in the year 2026 why I am waiting 3 to 5 days for an ACH transfer. Riddle me that. It doesn't make sense. Like the actual technical infrastructure of the banking system is old. So deposit tokens are darn useless because we could just use Zelle. We don't need that. Oh, thank you, Explanish. Oh my gosh. Thank you for the memberships. I appreciate it. We literally don't need their deposit tokens. It just like skews us toward a CBDC. These are glorified CBDCs. That's what it is. That's what it is, CBDC lights. That's all these deposit tokens are. Now, we're actually going to go into some stablecoin news again in relation to Wyoming. This is a major thing happening here. Now, Wyoming is rolling out the first state-issued stablecoin. The ticker is FRNT. Now, Wyoming isn't the only spot to do this. We are going to have Texas, maybe Florida, maybe some other spots as well that are, and also Michigan wanted to have Michicoin or something like that. I think it was called Michicoin, where they were going to have basically that coin backed by gold and all of that. Same in Texas, they were going to have a gold-backed stablecoin as well. So listen to what Wyoming is doing because this is going to start a radical trend. Wyoming's Frontier Stablecoin token, or stable token, FRNT, is the first stablecoin issued by a U.S. state, now available to the public following delays caused by lingering regulatory hurdles. Governor Mark Gordon said on Wednesday that it is the first fiat-backed, fully reserved stable token to be issued by a public entity in the U.S., adding that it would be a cheaper, faster, more transparent means of transacting and would be another source of funding for our schools and can lower the taxpayer burden on the state. The token can be bought on Kraken and is live on Solana, but can be bridged to Arbitrum, Avalanche, Base, Ethereum, Optimism, and Polygon using the Stargate platform. This is huge. He said, Mr. Mark, Wyoming is an innovation leader for our nation. From our core energy, agriculture, and tourism industries to education and beyond. Today, our embrace of digital assets further demonstrates the strength of our enterprise and provides our citizens, businesses, and the nation a cheaper, faster, and more transparent means of transacting. Importantly, the Frontier Stablecoin token, FRNT, provides another source of funding for our schools and can lower the taxpayer burden on the state. Wyoming's got it down. Yeah, this is it. That's it. Wyoming's got it down. They said, you know what? We're going to put it on Solana. It's going to be transparent and it's going to actually help the state and our sovereignty. We love that. We love that. And they're going to continue to scale it throughout 2026. And how are they going to do that? By onboarding resale partners, deploying the token across other state agencies, and working with public entities interested in launching their own stablecoin. Let's pay attention. Let's pay attention. Wow, that's just major news right there. I don't know if you guys like really absorb what's happening there, but that is major, major news. And listen, if you're going to use it, you could, I think stablecoins and certain stablecoins in the future are going to go towards paying your taxes, paying fees. If you get a ticket, gosh forbid, because we park nice. We are law-abiding citizens in this chat, but gosh forbid, you get a little ticket once in a while. You know, it happens to the best of us. You get a ticket, and then you get to pay that off in a stablecoin, cheap, fast, instant. Like, I had to, what did I have to do last week? I had to renew my registration for my vehicle. And so I got the letter that was like, oh, you got to pay $40 to go ahead and renew your registration for your vehicle. I was like, man, love these pop-up bills that I literally have to pay or else like I can't have my car. And so I paid it. But then when I went to go pay it online, I got hit with every fee in the world. So it wasn't really $40, was it now? No, it was not. It was not really $40. And so I had to pay the credit card fees. I had to pay the fee for them to ship it here. Like, what in the world? What in the world? So that, I'd rather just pay that in a stable coin that's instant and cheap rather than paying these credit card fees. And then it literally took, I think, 3 days for the payment to process. That is ridiculous. Like, that is absolutely ridiculous. Like, in the year 2026, why are we playing games like this? Right, Maninja? Thank you for the heart on TikTok. I appreciate it. That's the latest on Wyoming. Major news on Wyoming. Needs to be noted. Now, we have coins to watch, but we also have bonus headlines for XRP and Solana, so we're diving into it right now. We're looking at gainers and losers. Lighting up. Lighting up. Lighting up the winners right now. Lit. We're lighting it up. We're sparking the lighter. A. You know what? Maybe I shouldn't make jokes anymore. Guys, should I not make jokes anymore? If you think I should make jokes, put a 1 or a yes emoji. If you think I should stop making jokes, put a 2 or no emoji. And if you're noodle, just put a noodle. That's it. Let's look at our gainers. Number 1 is Lighter, up 11.8%. MYX up 9%. Monero looking good. $460 Monero pop off, up 4.4%. World's Liberties popping off on their news, up 5.3%. Polygon, aka MATIC, is up about 4% today. I still call it MATIC. I don't know. I'm just in my old ways. I'm just a crypto boomer. We do have losers today leading the way. Zcash down 14%. Again, I wouldn't take this to heart with Zcash, honestly, because it was like, what? We had a massive run here. So this pullback honestly means nothing. Pump is down 10%, Pepe is down 7.5, Render is down 6.5, and Dash down 6. I was having a good conversation with somebody about Render yesterday. Now, looking at XRP ETFs finally got outflows. They had over 30 days consecutive inflows, not a dollar leaving, but now dollars are leaving. Wow. First outflows. XRP ETFs record their first net outflow day since launch, with about $40.8 million exiting the products on Wednesday, ending a multi-week streak of uninterrupted inflows. So value data shows the pullback marked the first daily reversal after XRP ETFs had a steadily accumulated assets since mid-November. Now, the outflow day also followed a strong start to the year, with funds logging consecutive inflows days, pushing their cumulative net inflows to $1.2 billion. Now, there were outflows. Farside investor data shows Bitcoin ETFs posted $486 million in outflows on Wednesday. Spot ETH ETFs also flipped negative, recording $98 million in net outflows. We're not upset. You know, we're really not upset. And I don't think it's a bad thing at all. I don't think it's a bad thing at all. So, you know, not everything could just go up forever. Solana news, though. Everyone wants to hear Solana news. Solana Mobile is launching on January 21st. Are you guys going to get a Solana Mobile? And they're going to have their SKR token as well. Solana Mobile's long-anticipated SKR token is going live on January 21st. This is an update building on Solana Mobile's December announcement that the SKR would debut in January with a fixed supply of 10 billion tokens. In a post on X, they said that the snapshot has already been taken for airdrop allocations, with 20% of the total supply set aside for users and devs eligible to receive the tokens. Now, this is designed to act as a governance and incentive layer for Solana Mobile's growing ecosystem, the team shared previously, which centers on its Seeker smartphone and decentralized app store. Token holders would be able to stake SKR to so-called guardians, a delegated group tasked with securing the platform and participating in governance decision. I don't know if I really trust that, but it's fine. Now, this gives seekers, or seeker users, I would call them seekers, a clear timeline as anticipation builds around the airdrop mechanics and the activation of staking and governance features. Would you get a Solana phone? Would you buy SKR? I'm genuinely curious. Lord Meek, so nice to see ya. Let's look at Ethereum right now. Ethereum might be having that cup and handle action. Let's see it dip down to 3K. We're at $3,094. Let's go to 3,060. See where we go here. Again, if you want to move my drawing around, we're right there. I think this is a great spot to hold support, move back up, hit that 200-day SMA at 3,619. That is our bullish scenario, as we are still down 2.3%. Volume has been low, although we still have green money flow. It's tipping down just a little bit. VWAP is negatives. We also have a fresh red dot printing on market Cipher. We're going to see how far that plays out and if it confirms. We had a massive run with the RSI, due for that pullback. Due for the pullback. Litecoin is $81 today, down 0.78%. 74 is the bearish, 87 is the bullish. Red dot has printed, playing out. VWAP is down, money flow is still in the red. RSI, taking a gander here, is heading towards that neutral. However, we are still bullish, so therefore I have hope in my heart. I have hope in my heart. Subscriber count, yes, we could take a gander at that. Oh, guys, I made chicken last night. I was going to show that to you. Guys, look at our subscribers. Can we please smash the like, subscribe, and share? If you're on TikTok, we have a lot of people on TikTok today. I would be very pleased if you guys on TikTok, hi, you went in my bio and clicked the YouTube link and then went to YouTube and hit the subscribe button, because like that would be so amazing for me. We really want to hit 25,000 subs. We're 237 subs away. Lord Meek said, big fan. I'm happy. I'm happy you're here. I'm happy you're here. XRP price, let's take a look at XRP. We're down 2.63% as of the moment. $2.10. Again, massive run after we held support here at $1.83. Again, that remains our bearish scenario. Bullish is that 200-day SMA at $2.56. Crazy, isn't it? Isn't it? How many likes do we have? I don't even know how many likes we have. I don't know what's going on here. Bitcoin, come on, push back up to 94K. Yeah, we just keep rejecting 94K. That's just the way she's been working lately. But it's okay. We're in a massive accumulation phase. I think this is like the beginning of the pop off. I'm very excited. I think there's a lot to come for us in 2026. How do you learn? Well, I actually have been posting educational content. So if you go and look at my TikTok or YouTube, if you go look at YouTube, then we have a whole intro to crypto playlist that you could just look down and you could see all of the educational stuff. Can we also like get some mods on TikTok? I don't like some of the individuals here. Love and Live Life said they love it. Thanks. Appreciate it. Zachary said, pamp the likes. I appreciate it. 4-year cycle is done. The 4-year cycle never existed. That's the thing. Like, humanity is so simple in the fact that we just try to relate everything to each other. There is no 4-year cycle. It never existed. Sorry to tell you. I've been saying that since the beginning, and everyone's like, but the 4-year cycle. Come on. Come on, bro. Come on. Please smash the likes, guys. We're getting after it. And as I'm waiting for 18 more likes to 100, we are looking at what I made for dinner last night. I wanted to tell you guys about what I made for dinner last night. Last night I made, oh my gosh, it was so fantastic. And I wish you could smell the video. You know what I mean? Like a little scratch and sniff sticker. I wish there was like a swipe and sniff type, thing on your phone. This, bruh. So it's supposed to be a spicy maple soy glazed chicken, but instead of maple, I used agave. Whoa, so good. And so like I should have waited, and because it was still hot when I recorded this, I should have waited until it cooled off, because when it cooled off, you could really see how glazy it got. Like, look at that color on the chicken. I like my chicken like a little bit crispy, like, you know how it's like a little bit burnt on the ends? I love that, especially because I marinate the chicken and then I put it in the air fryer, and then I make the glaze in the pan, and when the chicken's done, I throw it in the pan. So these are already like pre-glazed, which is why they get like that nice like crispy burnt look. And oh my gosh, I just love this. This is one of my favorite dishes on like in the world. And the other day I was like, oh, do I go like get some healthy food somewhere? But then I was like, I can make it better myself. So I just want to encourage everyone, go find recipes. Don't be scared to make them. I love cooking personally. Like cooking, whenever I'm stressed or something and I go and make food, it just makes me very happy. And so I decided to share it with the whole internet. And I was like, hi guys, just wanted you to know that like I made food today. So if you guys want to go check that out and go support the post, then you're more than welcome to go do that. But I definitely love the chicken. Like, ooh, yeah. It's just like so stress relieving. Whenever I like make dinner, I'm like, wow, I'm just like so accomplished right now. And it's just different when you cook for yourself and it's actually really good. Like if I'm gonna cook, it has to be something good. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna like be all willy-nilly out here. I don't play that game. And I really do like to make things from scratch if I could. And a lot of people know that I love to cook. And I told some people, I was like, listen, yo, if you see that I'm cooking something and you see it on my story, then like pull up. So I've offered a lot of people food. I have, and I feed a lot of people. I really love cooking, and I love feeding people. Like that makes me so happy. There's like a lot of things in life that, you know, really throw you for a loop, and something that really makes you happy. Cooking makes me happy. You want to take a look at Zcash? That's fine. We could go look at that. And again, I do take chart requests when I have time to do so. Where's my chart? Oh yeah, I got it. Word. Okay, hold on. Yeah, wait. Maybe this isn't the best chart to use. I have my Coinbase chart already set up, but I'm not sure if this is something, if Binance might have a better thing. This is my Coinbase chart. $427.58 for Zcash, down 8.83%. I mean, listen, Zcash had a wild run from September to what's this, November? Dude, come on, dude. Like, this is a wild, massive run. You went up 1,000 275%. And people are complaining right now. Homies, calm it down. Zcash just ran for its life. 722% in the past year.
Bruh.
Listen, obviously we fumbled the bag here at 534. We came back down over here to our bear scenario of 341. We tested 538. We didn't make it. Now we're looking back at that 347. I think a major pullback is due. Where would my heart feel very warm and fluffy? All the way down here to the 200-day SMA, which also connects to when we started that major run-ish mid-October, where we were trying to hold support over here at that 215. So I would like to test the 200-day SMA at 224. And if you reject it, again, that's still a good thing. You want to hold support at 150. Pulling back as much as possible is a great option. Great option. Because again, you dip, you could buy the dip and hope for the best. It's just this run, what goes up must come down. It has to. It has to. And even if you look at 2021, where was our high of 2021? 340. Which again, it comes back into play here. I just think we need to clear up and fill up the space. Over here, we do have the VWAP that is a little bit in the trenches. This is the lowest VWAP we've had in a really long time. Since back here in June of 2024, money flow is now in the red. Again, this all makes sense. This all makes sense. Again, what goes up must come down. RSI is bearish. Not even as bearish as you would think it would be. So I think we're in a great position for Zcash. None of this is a bearish thing. It could dip all the way down to 150 and it's still fine. It is still fine. I did hear about the beef, though, with Zcash. I did hear that the devs are leaving. Some of the devs left. They went to go do some other stuff. I did hear about that. And a lot of the times, leadership does change, especially if the devs are leaving. It might be something internally that maybe they're just not on the same page about privacy. And privacy is a major narrative. So I think Zcash is going to be fine in the future. Monero, I think, has a place here. And I saw this tweet and I cannot remember who posted it, but they said Monero's value is actually like, it goes up when it gets delisted because it shows how important it is. Zcash, Monero, so important. Privacy is a basic human right. I don't care what anybody says to me. Are there people that are going to use privacy coins for bad things? Yes. But are there people that are laundering most of the world's GDP every day with cash? Yes. So I would say that checks and balances, bro. Like, we have Bitcoin that's fully transparent. We have a fully transparent system. But again, privacy is a basic human right. There's bad actors everywhere. Doesn't mean because there's a privacy coin that everyone using it is a criminal. Absolutely not. It could be someone, a woman. As a woman, I acknowledge that in other countries, I like, if I was in some other countries, I wouldn't be able to rant and ramble on the internet. I wouldn't be able to speak. I wouldn't be able to even wear what I'm wearing right now. And some women know that they need to escape some sort of very controlling situation. Maybe the only way they can do that is with the privacy coin, so that way they're not being watched and they could escape. There's a lot of use cases here. Oh, hello, Raymond. Thank you for subscribing. Yeah, I think people need to calm down. They need to calm themselves. They need to calm themselves. I would love for you guys to smash the likes, please, subscribe, and share. We're going to keep getting after it. I'm very bullish. Randi Hipper's Bitcoin Bistro with the market screen right next to the order screen. You know what? That would be so lit. Like, I think we need to have like a Bitcoin cafe and restaurant. I think that would be so beautiful. I would love to do that one day. It's just like the overhead and running a physical food location. There's just so much that goes into that. Like, I'm already exhausted and I didn't even open the place yet. But I am bullish. I'm bullish on you. I'm bullish on everyone. Crypto Princess is going live right after us. The stream will read right into her stream. And so I'm very bullish on everyone. 2026 is different. I'm feeling some different energy at the moment, and it's good energy. We like it. So please, if you have not yet, smash the like, subscribe to the channel, share this out with friends so people know what's going on here. Please go into Discord, drop any suggestions of guests you want to see me interview. I'm trying to book some very, very stellar ones, A+ guests that might cause controversy too. We're all about controversy sometimes. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Sometimes you got to have guests on just because, you know what, everyone's voice needs to be heard. And I'm a journalist of sorts. Like, my job is to report news and to interview people. And I'm very passionate about that. And I can't wait to get it done. And with that, I appreciate every single one of you. Smash a like, subscribe, share it out with friends. You guys are my family, and I love you like family, and I hope you guys love me too, please. Have a beautiful day, and I will see you guys later. I'm going to post the video and get after it. Have a beautiful one. Happy Thursday. See you tomorrow for Friday. Bye.